Hello everybody, and it's me, Hal, again. Well, not again, it's been a while since I posted one of these videos. There's no episode of Let's Play Tasmanian Tiger today, because I'm actually waiting on someone to come online on Skype, woo, which obviously means, you know, co-commentary. So yeah, the next level will be co-commentary. What I'm going to try and do with that is sort of, in every group of 3 levels, I'm going to do 1 level co-commentary. So after this one, you've got 1 more co-commentary level to look forward to. Maybe. I might do another one after that. I don't know, I need to figure it out. So yeah, no episode of Tasmanian Tiger today. Instead, I'm going to upload this video. And if you're watching it right now, it's already uploaded. Basically what this video is about, quite a lot of you, well, I think about 3, maybe a bit more, I don't know, I can't really remember, have said they want to start out as an LPer, and they want to know what capture card I use, what software I use, blah 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 blah. So that's what I'm going to do today. I'm going to tell you, run through what I do, what I use as an LPer. Now, I am probably what is known as a newbie. I've only been doing LPing for about 2 weeks. I'm a beginner, so I thought it would be a good idea for me to sort of tell you what I use as a beginner, passing on stuff that I use to another beginner. So, first things first, what capture device do I use? It's not really a capture card, it's a capture device, and it is this. It's the EasyCap DC60. I'll put a link to this in Amazon. It's not brilliant, it's not fantastic. It's if you've seen any of my videos, excuse me, if you've seen any of my videos, you'll probably know the quality isn't fantastic. The audio is a bit muffly. The video is, well, it doesn't go much above 240p, but it's, as a beginner, I'd highly recommend this. As I get a bit better at LPing, as I do a bit more of it, I'll probably upgrade, but as a starter, I'd say this was good. Simple USB device, you plug in, you get the software with it. I think it's different every time, because I've seen videos of people setting this up and they've got completely different software to what I use, so I don't know, but it's fairly simple to set up. I'm not going to show you the setup procedure because I can't be asked, but I will show you the other hardware sort of it. Yeah, so one of the best advice I can give to you, and I got this from Josh Japson, is you want to be able to see the game you're LPing both on your computer as you're recording it and on your TV at the same time. That's the best way of doing it. I've found out that's... I tried the first sort of few episodes, I just did it out of the capture window, which it wasn't very good because the window is tiny. I mean, it's about, I don't know, it's tiny, it's about an 8. It's tiny. Let's just go with it's tiny. And then I changed so that I could see it on the TV at the same time, and it's a hell of a lot easier. You can see what you're doing. It feels more like you're playing the game naturally. That's what I recommend to do. Now, there are different ways of doing that. For starters, if your TV has output, sort of this, it's called, I think it's called Composite, the red, white, and yellow, other way around, then do that and then hook it up to your PC. If you haven't got it, you can get switch boxes, or you can go for a much simpler way of doing it, and that's the way I do it, for now, at least, and that is to get a ridiculous amount of adapters. So, I have them out here. So, basically, what you have is these little cretins, which are RCA splitters, I think they're called. Again, I'll put a link to them in the description. And that's a female to female RCA adapter, and they're usually just used for extending RCA cables. And then of course you'll need these, which are RCA wires, RCA cables. You'll need 2 of these, and also of course, for instance, I've got here the Xbox. I use the Xbox at the moment, what you plug into your TV. So let's just because this is a component cable as well, so we don't need that. So first thing, let me get these bloody cables. First thing you do is plug the RCA cables into the female to female port. So it helps if you sort of get it into line like that, so you don't get tangled. So yellow into one, white into one, red also into one. So we've got that. Then you need 3 of these, I should say. 3 of these little splitters. That into one, like so. There you go. Then you take these wires. As I said, you need 2 of these. So make sure you get them in the right port. So red and like that. Oh crap. Then white. And then yellow. And if you get my other one, which is over here. Again, do the same thing. Red, white, and yellow. So you get something that looks like this. Okay, so that means you have, so then you get these. Now one goes straight into your TV as you would normally plug in sort of your Xbox or whatever, and the other one goes into your capture device, like so. And then, so the other one goes into your TV, USB port comes off of here, or the little plug, that goes into your computer. If you've got your software installed, boot your Xbox up and you should get, well, you should be able to capture from there on, and you should be able to see it on your TV. So simple as that. As I said, the various little adapters, the splitter and the female to female thing. I got the splitter for about 60p each. I don't know how much that's going to be in dollars. I'll put links in the description, both US and UK, and same for the the female to female port thing. I got that. I must have been for about £1. They're dirt cheap and they're really good. I've had no problems so far. Yeah, so that's it for the hardware. Software. Now, editing software comes in many different forms. It depends how sort of decent you want your video to be. Of course, there's Windows Movie Maker, which comes with Windows. If you're really sort of, you're not very good at editing and you just want to sort of make very basic videos, that's the way to go. What I use is this Serif MoviePlus X3. This is because I use this one. I started using this software because the school I was at the time, they were using it and I wanted to take my project home and make it better with more time. So they got me this for dirt cheap. I'm not sure how expensive this is without sort of buying it through a school. If you get the option, I'd say this. It's probably nearly as simple as Windows Movie Maker, but it sort of has as good results as sort of anything else. It's still a bit basic, but as I said, I'm still starting out. I've been using this for years, but I'm sort of getting to the stage where I'm about to sort of move to something more complicated. And ooh, there's my phone. Ignore that. I'm about to move to something more complicated, more effects and stuff like that. But yeah, starting out, if you can, this is probably the best software for starting out LPing, because it's as simple, as I said, it's as simple as Movie Maker, but you get as sort of good a results as something more powerful. I've also got, and this is something I know quite a few sort of more prestigious LPers use, there's a Sony Vegas Pro 9, I think it's out at the moment. Josh Jepson uses that. I think Nintendo Capra's son uses that. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but I know Josh uses that. I also have that, and I'm seriously considering switching to that soon. Probably not straight away, because I've been using the Serif program for so long that I've sort of gotten used to it. I tried using it before, I got a bit scared, but sometime soon I'm probably going to do a switch to that so I can start pumping out more videos in a higher quality and stuff like that, and sort of tweak them a bit more. That stuff you can't really do in Serif. Oh yes! There is something else I need to say. What do I use to capture audio? What mic do I use? I use this bad boy. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's something like H555. Again, I'll put a link to it in the sidebar. It's pretty good. You sort of need to fiddle around with it where to put the mic, because I've had quite a few problems where it's a bit too close to my mouth and it picks up some background noises, and that requires a bit of editing out, editing the sound levels. But as for quality, it's crystal clear. I'd recommend this one. It does take a little bit of getting used to, but I think it sounds good. For recording audio, there is a built-in into Windows, a built-in program called Sound Recorder. I would not advise using that because you get it's very basic. You don't get any option to, it can be quite frustrating to record using that. And recently I've come across problems recording where the finished product, the finished recording will be really distorted and just, you can't use it. Like something's wrong with the speed and audio. I don't know what, it might be my computer, but I would not advise using that. The program I used to record is called WavePad Sound Editor. This is the same one Josh Jepson uses. He's the one who recommended it to me, so I'm in turn going to recommend it to you. It's good. It's very good. Results are crystal clear. Again, I'll send you a link to where you can get that from. It's brilliant. I advise using it. For code commentary, here's the question quite a few people ask on Josh Jepson's channel that I thought I would sort of address in this video. We use Skype, basically. We use Skype. That's how we communicate with each other. Although obviously we're not in the same room, seeing as we're oceans apart. Options, send what's on your screen. Sometimes that works, sometimes it doesn't. So you can send a little box of the capture software, or you can use a webcam. If you've got a decent enough webcam, you can just point it at your screen, and that works pretty well too. Again, it depends on the quality of your webcam. I've got quite a basic webcam, so when I did co-commentary with Josh on, I think it's A Walk in the Park, he couldn't really see exactly what was going on, but really, if you get the gist of it, it's fine. If you get if the person who's guest commentating and get the gist of what's going on, can sort of see what's going on, then you get pretty good results. As for recording audio, you could either use, and we've used one of two different things in the past. You could use a call recording software through Skype, like Pamela or CallGraph. That works pretty well, but you can have a few hitches. I mean, if Skype, for instance, if you get a bit of lag in Skype, then that goes through into the recording, so that's not brilliant. If you want really decent results, another good thing about WavePad is that you can, it's one of the few programs I know that you can use a microphone, for instance, in your headset, even if it's being used by another program. So one of the best things to do is what we did was Josh had WavePad, I have WavePad, so we both recorded our audio separately, made sure we had sort of knew where each other was. We synced up at the beginning of the video, and then he sent me his audio file and I spliced them together. That is probably what to do for the best results, because then you don't have things like lag and things like that having problems with the quality of the audio. You could still have some problems talking to each other, but you can always edit those out. The quality of the audio is fine. Apart from that, I don't think there's anything else left to say. All I can say is, if you're going to start out an LP, make sure that you've sort of got quite a lot of energy, you're in a good mood. It always helps to be in a good mood when you're playing a game, especially if you're talking about it. I've had quite a handful of episodes in the past where I wasn't in a foul mood, and I either just didn't upload that day, or the video didn't turn out as well as I hoped it would, because I was in a bit of a bad mood. Consistency is always good as well. If you're starting out as an LPer, if you're doing it every single day, then eventually you'll get better, and practice is very good. I mean, if you look at Josh as a good example, at the start of his LPs, he was like me he's like me now. He was sort of a bit nervous, wasn't talking all the time. He's been doing that for about a year, maybe a couple of years now, and he's a bloody good LPer now. You can't help but say he's entertaining to watch. So yeah, that's about all I can give you for advice. Hope this video has been helpful. I'll put all the links in the description, which is down there, and if you've got any other questions, feel free to comment. I prefer if you commented on this video from now on than send me a private message, just because I don't really reply to messages on YouTube, but I'll try my best to respond to comments. If I can answer the question, I will try and answer the question. So yeah, good luck to all you guys starting out LPing. It's great fun to do. If you've got a game you love playing and you enjoy talking about it, why not combine the two and share it with the internet? That's the idea of YouTube, and well, good luck, have fun. Until tomorrow, I've been Dimond, and we'll see you soon. Bye.